So this is from the third round of the Quebec Cup. It was just this past weekend. This is the Keirin, was our first event of the night. We had actually a seven-person Keirin, and I drew P7, so not a position I would prefer because I'm starting on the back. Um, but yeah, so that's what I drew. So the early parts of these laps is just, getting onto the journey, just trying to stay relaxed, do some breathing, and get ready for the excitement. So like I said, I was starting P7, not a position I like, but I've got Eric right here in front of me, and he's a really slippery rider on the track, and so I know I'm on a good set of wheels to be following. There's a couple strategies, in terms of if you're starting P6 or typically P6. Usually it's, when the dirty pulls off like here, you already want to be sort of rushing past the front riders to try to regain your position for the sprint. I chose not to because I felt like, I don't know, I was banking on this race, having some moments like where I could capitalize here and move up. But, I'm following Eric here. I think we got a good move getting back to the front. Do get a little bit squashed, so that door kind of gets closed. So now we're, re-strategizing here with one to go. My mistake here was I didn't get on Eric fast enough on his wheel, and we went from P6, P7 right to the front. I just a few meters shy for being able to close that off, but again, I think go back to that, and if I had responded much harder when Eric launched and was right on his wheel, I think I would have had a good chance to first or second. It still qualified me into the sprint round, so at least I was happy of that. Happy to be on the podium for it. Ideally, would have liked to finish it out a little bit stronger, but um, that's racing. As I create these videos and watch these videos, it's also my opportunity to learn from my mistakes. And got some Keirins coming up next week in Milton, Ontario. So got another go at it. Anyways, yeah, hope that's helpful. And let me know what your tactics are if you're starting P6 or P7, P6 in a race like this. Again, normally it's 6 riders in a Keirin, but we had 7 in this round. But Simone, I got to say, hats off to him. He held on. He rode the front the entire 3 laps when the journey pulled off, and so kudos to that win. Real strong performance.